Okay, esteemed members, good evening, and thank you for joining us today. If you can hear me, just send a message on the chat and let us know where you're joining us from today. Maybe you can also state the PSK branch. All right, thank you for those who are responding. See, we have Elijah from Kitui, Frederick from Nairobi, Daniel from Nakuru, David Mullah from Nairobi, Susan from Nairobi as well, Victor Siamo from Kisii. Thank you. Thank you for the responses. Santeni for joining. So just I'll give just 1 or 2 minutes for you to just subscribe to the event on the PPB portal. Just search for the event using the keyword Haleon Health, and you should be able to find Haleon Health partner information session. So just take 1 minute of your time and subscribe to the event on the portal. All right, so I think we can start. Once again, good evening and welcome to today's webinar. And this webinar is organized in collaboration with Haleon. And the session is just going to be more of an information session. And we'll be covering 2 items. One is on how to navigate the Haleon Health Partner Platform. And then the other is just a highlight on the Haleon Pain Management Institute launch, which will be happening next week, which is on 29th. So during this event, you'll be required to use the Haleon Health Partner Platform so that you'll be able to access the webinar. And for us to have a smooth session next week, we'll require you to just go through the platform so that you just have an understanding of how to register. Because previously we've had a couple of you who've had a challenge registering on the platform. And today we'll just be able to have clarification on how to go about the entire process of registering. And with us today, we have Haleon, and the representative is Samson Kikuvi, who's a marketing expert at Haleon, Sub-Saharan Africa. And he'll just be taking us through the process of how to navigate through the platform and also giving just a brief agenda of the event that will be happening next week on Thursday. So this is going to be an interactive session, and we expect if you have any questions or if you've had challenges before, this would be an opportunity for you to just have them addressed, and hopefully by the end of this session, you will have an easy time using the platform and also just getting the whole experience of using the Haleon platform. So once again, for those who just joined us, subscribe on the PPB portal. And remember that the earlier you subscribe to these events, the earlier we're able to send you the CPD points. Sometimes you are unable to send the points early because we don't have enough tokens from the PPB portal. But we're looking at ways in which you're going to streamline the entire process so that as soon as you're out of the event, you can get the CPD points. So I think at this point, I'd like to welcome Samson, who's going to take us through the process so that we can move on to the practical, where you can also try and also just get some of your questions answered. Samson, you're welcome.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hezron Munyakin. Please allow me to quickly share my screen and confirm once you're able to see my screen. Can you see my screen, Dr. Munyakin?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, that's okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so as mentioned by Dr. Munyakin, my name is Samson Kikuvi, Expert Marketing Manager, Sub-Saharan Africa, based in Kenya. And I know for most of you, we've interacted either through the conferences that we've sponsored in the various institutions and also virtually through the couple of webinars that we've sponsored this year. So before I go into taking you through the registration process, especially for those that have faced challenges going through the registration process, I just want to give a quick highlight of what to expect on 29th next week. So we'll be launching what we call the Haleon Pain Management Institute. And this is an initiative that's developed for pharmacists to advance their knowledge and science and understanding of pain. And this is meant to ultimately enhance your pain management strategies, leading to better patient outcomes. Yeah. And as Haleon, we are committed to ensuring that HCPs and pain sufferers are empowered to get the pain management support that they need. Looking at the pillars, I'm not sharing anything, so I'm just giving you an overview of what to expect next week. I won't go into a lot of details, so it's just an overview. So I'll give you all the information next week. So the pillars for the Haleon Pain Management Institute, this include patient knowledge and support. So we'll have resources to support your patient knowledge and support, and this will be delivered through patient stories. And we have what we call the Haleon Pain Management Institute Hub, that will now be in the Haleon Health Partner portal. We'll now be able to access all these patient stories, yeah? And we'll also be addressing the top 5 gaps in pain management through these patient stories, yeah? Secondly, we'll have information on science and research. And thirdly, we'll have information that will on education and skills. And then under this pillar, I'll just mention 3 things that you'll have access to. So you'll have access to pain protocols on the 9 most common pain states. Yeah, you'll have access to pain modules and also patient case studies. So in a nutshell, that is what we'll be talking about, but now in depth. So please, please, please ensure that you show up for that virtual launch. So having said that, we'll also have a speaker from Belgium. His name is Professor Dr. Bart Molion. He's the director of the Leuven Center for Algology and Pain Management and associate professor at at the University of Leuven. Yeah, he's the past president of EFIC and the Belgian Pain Society, and he's an expert in pain management and pharmacotherapy of pain. So he'll do a topic on pain is an accelerator of age, and this will provide you with essential insights into pain's impact across the various life stages. So in a nutshell, we are looking to advance healthcare excellence through science, education, and innovation. And I'm hoping to meet you all during this launch. So without further ado, I'll quickly take you through the registration process because this webinar, this virtual launch will be hosted on the Haleon Health Partner. This is our portal. And for you to access that webinar, you have to go through a two-step process. So the first step is to register if you're not registered, yeah. And then now, once you're registered, you use those login details to register now for the webinar. I'll take us through this one, this step, and then in case there are any questions, because I know we also have maybe other people on this call that they've registered before, but for one reason or the other, they're not able to register. I'll also guide you and also leave some time for anyone that has any other question that we can address through this call. So I'll move to the next slide. So for those that have not registered for this event, please scan the QR code on your screen. We have the QR code there. If you have your gadgets, quickly scan. If you're using your phone, what I can do, Dr. Munyakin, I'm not sure whether you have the registration link that you can drop on the chat for anyone that is using their phone and they have not registered. So
Yes,
that
I've
now,
actually done that. Yeah.
thank you, thank you. Yeah, so quickly scan that if you're not using your phone. Then use the link that Dr. Munyakin has shared to quickly do the registration. So I'll address the first lot of people that I've mentioned, those that have not registered on the site before. So what you'll find is that once you've scanned, you'll be landed on this page. Yeah. This is the landing page for the registration of the webinar. And for those that have not registered before, they need to create an account. So below there, you can see you have two options to either sign in or create an account. So if you're doing this for the first time, click on create an account. If you've registered or if you've participated in one of our webinars before, click on sign in. Yeah. And you'll just use your normal registration details, the email address and the password that you created, that you used while creating this account to register for the webinar. But first, allow me to go with those that are creating an account. So after you click on create an account, it will land you on this page. I know it looks very busy, but I'll take you very quickly on what is needed so that you don't need to fill all the details. And this will take less than 2 minutes. So we have what we have the email address. So we'll just fill the areas that are highlighted with a red asterisk. Fill in your email address and then your password. For the password, it has to be a strong password so that no one hacks into your account. And here you can just use maybe your second name, a special character, and the year that you graduated from pharmacy school. Yeah. Then choose your title. Then populate your first name, the last name. Then under profession, pick the right profession. And then the specialty, choose the specialty that's applicable to you. Then where we have the HCP government ID, it's your PPB registration number, not your government ID number. It's your PPB registration number. Populate that one. Then practice name is where you're practicing. Is it an institution? Is it a pharmacy? Yeah. And then under address one, and I think here is where most of us face a challenge when they type in the box number. It's not supposed to be the box number. It's supposed to be the address of where you are located. So if you're in Nairobi, address one for you will be Nairobi. If in Mombasa, it's Mombasa. If it's Kisumu, it's Kisumu. And then the city. Yeah. You can skip where it's not highlighted with a red asterisk, like address 2, state, county, and phone number. And then just put the postal code. Yeah. So Dr. Munyakin, I want to see whether we are all on the same page on this. Are we having any comments on chat, or can we allow the members, for anyone that has an issue or a challenge, to just come off mute, and so that we can all move together?
I think at the moment we don't have any comment on the chat, but
Yeah.
members, if you have any question, you can just raise your hand, then we can unmute you, or you can just put a comment on the chat. But meanwhile, I think we can proceed.
Cool. Yeah. So once you do that, yeah, just fill in the red the columns in red asterisk. Yeah. Okay. I think we have someone there. Okay, okay. Yeah. And then we have that option. You can see that box on to send me marketing mails. Uh, I'll encourage you to tick it so that for any future activities, any future webinars, we can just send them directly to your mail address. Then click on the register button. Once you click on the register button, it will tell you that a validation link has been sent to your mail address. So you'll go to your mail inbox and click on that validation link to validate your account. So this is just to confirm that you've put the right email address and that there is no spelling or typo, yeah, so that you're able to fully own that account, yeah. So yeah, then the other thing before I leave this page, Dr. Munyakin, is that probably some of the attendees might have populated the email address, and then you found the option that it told you that the password, the email is already registered for this account. So what you need to do is you don't need to go through this entire process. For you, you'll just proceed to sign in into this page. I'll go back. You'll just go to sign in, yeah? And in case you've forgotten the password, you can just pick the option to that you've forgotten the password, and they'll send you a link to renew your password or set a new password, and then you should be able to go proceed and do the registration. Yeah. So I hope you're all together, but I'll be able to go back. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I see there's a comment from Dr. Alex Muridi who's saying I think you got a message that says you are registered for this event. And does that mean that he's done with the registration?
Yes. So Alex, that's Dr. Alex. So hold on to that. I'll come back to you. There's a page that I'll confirm. It's in my next slides. And if that page is what is displayed on your device, that will confirm that, yes, indeed, you're registered for the event. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that input. Yeah. So for those of us that were creating an account, once you now go to your inbox and you validated your account, you'll be given access now to the site. Yeah. So what I'd want you to do is to click on the top left corner. Yeah. Where we have webinars and events. Yeah. We have webinars and events. And what will happen is that the pages that you're seeing below will be made available to you. Yeah. So you can see we have the Haleon Pain Management Institute, and it talks about that webinar that's coming up. So just click on the option to find out more. Yeah. And it will now bring you to this other page. Yeah. Where you now need to register. Yeah. If you click now on the register, it will tell you that you're leaving the site. You say accept. And then this is where you land. So if you're able to see this page, it means that you've successfully registered for the webinar and that you'll be sent a reminder 15 minutes before the start of the webinar. Yeah. So Dr. Alex, is this the page that was displayed on your screen? If this was the page, it means that you're already registered for the event. Yeah.
I think we'll
Okay,
wait for
so
his feedback. Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah, so you're good to go. So everyone, just make sure that you're landing here. If you've not landed here, happy to take you through the process. The good thing is that we have amazing goodies, gifts. Yeah, so over and above having uh, a renowned speaker, yeah, all the way from Belgium, coming to just give a talk on pain is an accelerator of age, and for them to share the experience on how they've been able to manage pain in their practice across the various life stages. We have gift hampers, and for the first 500 people that will successfully register for this event, we'll have something for you, and we'll make it available to you during the conference next month. So be sure to come to our booth. We'll just check our records and just confirm that you're indeed among the first 500 people, and you'll get a branded gift hamper on Haleon Pain Management Institute. Yeah. The other thing is that you'll also have certificates that you'll be able to download from the site. Yeah. So that will be available to you once you've been able to view uh, about, I think, for more than 1 hour. Yeah. If you're online for more than 1 hour watching the content, the certificate will be available to you. And it will, yeah, it will show that you've attended a session that was moderated and presented by Professor Bart Molion. And you can use also that one to also share in your social media spaces to show people that actually you're part of this amazing activity that you're having next week. Yeah. So what I'll do, Dr. Munyakin, I'll try to, let me see whether I can share a screen of the site itself so that I
Okay,
can
and
also, yeah, carry on.
meanwhile, there's a question from Dr. Ruth who's saying, when I reset my password, I do not receive the reset link. And then Dr.
Mm,
Oscar Shamala is asking what the facility code section should be put. So maybe as you open up the registration section, you could assist
mm.
with responding to that.
Okay, so what I'll do, let me first, I want to, okay. So what I can do, let me just quickly go through manually again, through the process again, because I see we have many people so that we are all on the same page, and then I'll come and address that issue of someone that's registered, but they are not able to reset their password. So just give me a minute. Uh, just give me a minute. Let
Then
me,
for those who've joined us, just share the link again so that you'll be able to follow with us and register on the platform. And if you experience any challenges, just let us know so that it can be addressed.
yep.
And also, okay, okay.
No, carry on, Dr. Munyakin. I'm trying to open the banner that has the link that will just take me. Yeah, carry on.
Okay. I think, meanwhile, I think you've heard as it has been mentioned, for the first 500, we'll be registering for this event that will be happening next week. There'll be a gift hamper for you, and some of you will collect at the conference, and some of you who might not be able to come, they'll be visiting our PSK office to pick them.
Yeah, thank you for that addition and reminder. Yeah, so I'll just, in the next 1 minute, for those that have joined late, so we had a code and the link that, use the link that Dr. Munyakin has dropped on the chat. to access, to be able to register for the event. So once you click on that link, it will land you here. If you've attended our webinar before, you'll just click on the sign in and you'll use your email address and password to register for the webinar. If not, you'll come and click on that button where now you'll go through that process that I've quickly taken you through. But just for the benefit of those that are just joining in, let me just quickly do that. Yeah, and also for anyone that might have been stuck along the way, so that you're all moving on the same at the same pace. What you need to do now for creation of an account, put your valid mail address and then a strong password. I said that you can use your last name, your year of graduation, and now a special character. That will pass as a strong password, and it will show you, it will turn green just to confirm that you've done that. Then you pick the title. So here we have options, Mr., Mrs., Doctor. Of course, you are doctors because you're all pharmacists. And then now you put your first name, the last name, then the profession details, pharmacy professional in this case, yeah. And then the specialty. Now you pick whether you're a pharmacist, yeah, or a pharmacy manager, yeah. And then graduation year. So just to remind you, HCP government ID here is your PPB registration number. And then the address one here. Please don't put the PO box number. Put the your physical address. Is it Nairobi? Is it Mombasa? Is it Kisumu? Is it Eldoret? Yeah. Then ignore where we don't have the red asterisk for the sake of time. Just put where we have the red asterisks, and then pick on this option to send me marketing mails, and then you click on the register button. So once that is done, you'll get a validation link on your mail. And what you'll do now is that you'll validate the account and now access now the site. You'll have full access to the site. You come under this pillar, webinars and events. You click it. Once you click it, you'll now be prompted to provide the login details. So use your email address and the password that you've created. So for me, I'll put that one, and then I'll put my password. And then you say sign in. Yeah. Okay. I've forgotten my password. Just a minute. Yep. So once you do that, it will now take you on this page, and you scroll down to where we have webinars and events, and then you'll see this upcoming event, and then you click on the find out more. Yeah. Once you click on it, it will take you here, and then you say register. So you'll get this prompt that you leave in the site. This is fine. It's safe. It's a safe link, and then you say accept. Yeah. And once you do that, it will land you here. Yeah. So once you get this link, it means that you have already registered. So I'll quickly jump and go to those that are not able to reset their password, so that we assist them. So okay, let me just go back. Yeah. So let's say, let me just go to the banner quickly because you're using the banner to do the registration. I click here, and then I know I'm already registered because I attended a webinar a while back. So let me just sign out first so that I take you through the process. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I attended a webinar that was conducted and presented by Dr. Terefi. So I know I'm already logged in into the Haleon Health Partner system. So I come and say sign in. Yeah. So I'll provide the mail address and the password. But if I'm not able to get the password, I'll say forgot password. So two things. So we have someone that mentioned that they are not able to get their the validation link. So what the issue could be, if you look at the top left corner, you see two categories: oral health and pain relief. So you have to just take note of which one is activated. So like for me, it's pain relief. So if I reset my password, the link will come directly to me. Yeah. But if for some reason you're not able to get that password, you might need to change the category, because probably when you did the registration, you registered in one category, but now as you're logging in to the password to register for the event, you're under a different category. So that is that is one of the reasons, yeah, why, and it's the most common. So if you're able to do that, you should be able to sort the issue out and should be able to get the validation link to reset the password, and then you should be able to register for the event. I hope that clarifies. Yeah. So just confirm if it's one category where it's not able to bring the validation link, switch your category. Yeah. And then once you switch your category, just go through the process again, and that should sort the issue. Yeah. I don't know if there's any comment, Dr. Munyakin, but that should
There's
be
one
all
from
from me. Yeah.
okay. Thanks for that. There was one from Dr. Patrick who says I've registered, but it's saying join event and not seeing the sign in part. I think for this it could be because he's already signed in, and the only thing is just join the event probably. Maybe you can just
Okay.
say
What page
something on
is
that.
being displayed at his side? Is it this one, or which one? Or is here? Which page is he on? I'm trying to understand where he's at so that I can help him. Come again with the
I think
question.
I have registered, but it is saying join event and not seeing the sign in part.
Okay. So they've registered for the webinar, right?
Yes, I
So
think that's
is
the case.
this is the page they're seeing? Maybe they can confirm.
Okay. Meanwhile, I see there's Dr. Norman who's saying which category are we switching, please? So maybe you can just go through
Oh, okay.
again
Okay.
that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question. So it depends, because you see, I remember like in the last conference that we sponsored, we did a lot of your registrations, and most probably, so we have two categories on our platform. We have the oral health category and the pain relief category. So most probably, maybe you are not very keen on which category, because anyway, even me, I might not have been very keen when I was doing the registration, but that is fine, no problem, because you still have access to both categories. So in case you're not able to remember your password and you've done a password reset, forgot password, and the link is not coming to you, it means that you need to switch the category. So what you need to do is that you have to take note of where you are right now. So are you under the pain relief or oral health category? Like for me now, you can see pain relief is highlighted. And if I registered the initial registration for me, if I did it under the oral health and I want to do a password reset, that password will not be reset. Yeah. So just switch the category. You can switch the category. Like now, I can close and say oral health category. And then I come to webinars and events. And then now you say sign in. Yeah. And then now it will give you the option to give the email address and then password. And then you can say forgot password. So that's how you can be able to navigate. Okay. If you are under oral health and it's not giving you the recently for the password, you just close it and then you switch the category. Yeah. And then you come under webinars and events, because this is our area of interest and this is where our webinar will be hosted. You click there and then you say sign in or log in. Yeah. And then you say forgot password after you provide the mail address. That will be how I'll address that issue if it were me. Yeah. Any other
All right.
question? Any comment?
Thank you. No. I think it's just that. I'm still waiting for Dr. Patrick to clarify, but
Mm.
meanwhile, I think we can go on.
Okay. So that should be all from me, Dr. Munyakin. I'll hand it over back to you. But just a reminder for those that are joining, the first 500, I'll have access to that list. You'll receive branded merchandise, Haleon Health Partner Management Institute. And then you'll also you'll get certificates now after participating in the webinar here. And it will have the name of the speaker who will grace the event. So as much as you're doing this launch, you'll have a scientific discussion on pain is an accelerator of age from Professor Dr. Bart Molion. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Munyakin. Over to you.
Right. Thank you so much, Samson, for that highlight. And I think most of us who had a challenge are now sorted out. And in case anything still comes up, feel free to reach out to us. So I think one of the key things that we should not forget, particularly for those who are registering for the first time, when you're putting in your professional details, ensure that you check on the address, because I think most of the people who've been experiencing some challenges have come because of the address section. So instead of using the PO box number, use the name of the place. If it's Nairobi, if it's Nakuru or Mombasa, whichever place. That is the main issue that we've been experiencing. And but at least we've been able to sort out for those who've been able to reach out to us. I see there's a question from Dr. Solomon Karanja, who's asking, what is the HCP ID? That is your PPB number that you'll be using on that section. So I think that is now clarified. So we'll move on to just a few announcements once again before we close, because this session was particularly just to highlight these challenges that we've been experiencing when signing on this platform, and also just clarifying some issues here and there that we've been having. So this event is happening next week, and the link is the one that has been posted on the chat. Ensure that you register on time so that you don't have any challenges next week. And also remember that it had been mentioned, for the first 500 who will be registering, you'll be getting a gift hamper from Haleon. And for those who will be coming to the conference, you'll be able to get them over there. And we are hoping that all of you will be able to join us. And also just to note that Haleon is one of the key sponsors this conference. So you'll be expecting to meet them at the conference, and you'll be able to just interact with some of the activities. I know previously, like last year, we had a couple of activities that were happening at their booth, and this time around, we'll also be having the same. So ensure that you register for the conference so that you take part in those. So as we wind up, I'd just like to show you the process of registering for conference. So for those who have not done so, if you can see the screen, this is the PSK website. And if you go to the menu, there's a section written PSK Conference 2025. Once you click on it and then scroll down, you should be able to see some information about the conference. And if you click on register, it will take you to the conference portal where you'll be able to book. And if you click on the book now section, you can select an individual ticket or a multiple ticket. If you click on individual ticket to book now, you should be able to select whether you're a member or a non-member. For members, you click on member, put your registration number. For my case, I'll put 4721. And once you search, you should be able to get your information and proceed with the registration. The current rate for members is 30,000, and this is going to run up to the end of this month, which is 10 days remaining. So ensure that you take advantage of that discount before we get into the on-site ticket, which is going to cost a little bit higher. So ensure that you take advantage of that and register early. And for members also, in case you have if you'd like to get an invite letter so that you're able to leave work or just get support from one of the partners, feel free to reach out to our admin email, which I think I'll also just type on the chat. You can send the request to admin@psk.or.ke, and you can get a personalized invitation letter so that you can be able to facilitate yourself to come to the conference. So I think that is the end of the webinar today. We just wanted to share that information, and still feel free to reach out to us in case you have any questions, and we'll be able to support you. And once again, to Haleon for the continuous support that you've given us, we appreciate, and we look forward to many more partnerships that we'll be having. And so I see some questions that we have concerning CPDs. So maybe I can just clarify about the reason why some of these CPDs usually come in late. So remember, when we have an event, it's put up on this PPB portal. And before you attend an event, it's best practice that you sign up or subscribe to the event on the PPB portal. This enables us to subscribe, to get the tokens from PPB and share it with you. So I'll give a case example where we have an event and 1,000 of you have joined, but only 300 have subscribed to the event on the PPB portal. So that means PPB will give us only 300 tokens for the 300 who subscribed. That means the 700 who've remained will not get tokens. So as PSK, we always have to wait until we have enough tokens for everyone so that we're able to send to everyone. So in case you've not subscribed to any of the events that you've had previously, ensure that you do so. But we always give up to a month for members to subscribe so that we're able to share once we have gotten enough tokens. So I hope that clarifies on the questions about some of the events that you've not received your tokens. And also just another thing to note is right now, PPB allows an event to be on the portal for 1 to 2 months. So that means if you've not subscribed to that event between that period of 1 to 2 months, it will be removed from the listing, and you'll not be able to claim your token, not unless you do the self-reporting. So ensure that you subscribe to these events so that at least they can be on your claim points section, and you'll be able to claim whichever time you'd like. So that's one thing you need to note. I see there's a question from Martha, who's asking, how about those who had registered much earlier, like 2 months or more months ago, will they be considered among the 500? So for the 500 that we're talking about who will be receiving the gift hamper, this is particularly for the event that is being launched next week. So I hope that clarifies the question that you've asked. The gift hampers are for those who will be attending the webinar that is happening next week on 29th. That is the launch of the Haleon Pain Management Institute. Right, I think that's all. Maybe Samson, I'll give you an opportunity to just give some remarks, parting shots as we wind up.
Yeah, thank you so much. So thank you for your time. Thank you for the amazing sessions that we've had since start of year. I think we've done 3 very good webinars with Dr. Ermias Terefi, and we have an opportunity now to have another speaker, Professor Bart Molion. So looking forward to your increased registrations, looking forward to your active attendance and participation. Yeah. And then immediately after the conference, there's a plan that you're working with Dr. Hezron Munyekin, just to also ensure that we bring also other more speakers on board in our webinars, and also to offer soft skills training that are necessary in your practice to ensure that you're also bringing that value to you. And yeah, to build your practice as well. Yeah, so look also forward to that. And of course, looking forward to meeting you face to face at the conference. Thank you so much, Dr. Munyakin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Samson. And we look forward to the future events. So for those who have questions about CPD, the email that I've just typed on the chat, operations@psk.or.ke, Dr. Miles will assist you with any of those questions. So once again, thank you. And we look forward to having you at the event that will be happening next week on 29th. So ensure that you mark your calendars and sign up on time. Have a good evening.